So I'm sitting with Rania Awad today, who has brought us some of the coolest fashion events over the last couple years, as well as female Egyptian entrepreneur who handles three companies from the convenience of her living room. Literally, I've never seen anyone work like this, but able to do so much. So basically, you have Monkie, which is a concept store and hosts multiple brands.
Exactly.
Then you have Let's Bum, which is a kimono brand, which is one of my favorites, and I actually have multiple in my wardrobe. And you've had like different celebrities like Amina Khalil model for you, and it be seen in huge fashion shoots and so forth. And then you have Dolls and Dons, which is a fashion and art event which takes part, over a consecutive calendar throughout the year, and it's actually seen all over Egypt. Mabruk.
Thank you, I love you.
Firstly, secondly, how are you doing all this?
Balancing it is quite tough, but having a good support system and team is very important to make all this happen.
So basically Dolls and Dons started off as this, it was like, I felt like it was like a backyard kind of very humble concept, and now it's like a legitimized, it has fashion shows, it has like so much action, you're moving it around places, it has like continuous events throughout the year. It's like it really has a really strong presence.
I started Dolls and Dons in 2018, the end of the year. It started as a small exhibition and the brunch with 30 vendors only. And yeah, it was a very small event.
Mm-hmm. I literally remember when you started it.
Yes. And I was also very excited to handle the decoration and everything. Now we have over 100 brands that join the event. We have around 4 to 5 events a year. It's every season. So we have one in March, and then May, and then summer, and then October and December.
So what were you aiming to achieve when it came to the concept itself?
Dolls and Dons combines my passion for art and for organizing events and for fashion. So it was nice to have a platform that has everything under one roof.
How do you feel the Egyptian woman is changing in her way in the entrepreneur scene, and how she is adding to her narrative daily, okay, and how she's inspiring the girl underneath her and the generation underneath? Like, what opportunities is she creating for that next Egyptian girl?
I think Egyptian women are fighting the fight, and they're becoming role models for the younger generation, and they're creating business opportunities. And any young girl that has a vision, she can look up to a lot of ladies nowadays that are doing what she would want to do or guide her. So I think Egyptian women nowadays are they're fighting the fight, and they're creating business opportunities.
Yeah, there's so many female-led businesses right now.
Exactly. And the younger generation, any girl who has a vision, she has a lot of women to look up to, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And
I think they're basically showing you that it's not just like a dream.
Exactly.
It's actually doable.
You can actually do these things. It's not so hard. It just do your work, be there, and it will happen.
I agree. I think that ultimately nowadays there's so much more room for girls to come through and have mentors, female mentors that are nearer in age also, and are doing things that they would love to see come to life, especially in the fashion scene and the art scene, where you can fit so many different parts. Like, you can be behind the camera, you can be in front of it, you can be the person you can be.
You can do whatever.
So many different parts of it that it's no longer one position or point.
Yes, definitely.
Do you feel that with your learnings, that you are passing that on to your team to a certain extent?
I really focus on teaching my team, and they're all girls, by the way.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, to not allow anyone to put them down by a word or an angry comment or anything, and
But like to learn from it instead.
to learn from it and to have standards and not to settle for anything, and to be very picky with quality and with everything.
I think it's so key as well.
Yes, it is.
Going back to today, okay, and kind of what today represents and means. Who are the Egyptian women that you have had in your life that have truly supported or been part of the cause to teach you that consistency of kind of waking up, fighting the fight, doing it?
The first one is my mom. She's a major support system in that. Okay, the first one is my mom. She's a major support system. She's the one that wakes up every day and sees my stress and supports me and helps me keep things going. And with Dolls and Dons, I collaborated with Amina Khalil and Dina Sherbini before. Both of them are super strong women and super hard workers.
As a female entrepreneur, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I want to bring all the top fashion brands abroad to Egypt. I want to have Cairo Fashion Week by the pyramids.
Well, I want to say thank you so much, Rania, for joining me today.
Thank you, Sabrina, for having me. It was amazing.
Such a pleasure.
Same here.